Cody, run and set it off.
On the hand, I play guitar and set it off.
Yeah.
So, for this year's Warped Tour, what were your expectations versus realizations?
You know what? I think as far as we expect, like we did 6 days in 2011, so we kind of expected it to be as hard as it was, as far as manual labor goes. But I know one thing that I expected I was going to be able to party every day. And no, can't do that as a singer. So I had to pace myself, which is a very important realization. But I started learning that before that on the Every Avenue tour. That was a very hard lesson to learn. They don't mess around. But that was our last call tour. Josh is down playing with Ann Arbor, so it's kind of cool to hang out with them. What about you?
I think like a big realization is like, you know, you kind of see like, you know, bands talk about and tweet how much they love each other, but like the family aspect is really huge.
It really is.
That's a sweet thing.
What are some of the setbacks that you think a lot of bands these days trying to get into the industry experience?
People saying they don't have money when they do to buy albums. I think that's the biggest. I know it sounds ridiculous, but there's like when you're going out and trying to get your name out there, and you're like, hey, here's our album, and they're like, we don't have money, and they're like, they can't go up right now, they do. But it's not the money that we care about, honestly, as long as they get the album.
Right.
It's just most people are like, there's usually like less. If I'm being completely blunt, like there's less attendance to shows as time goes on, less people buying actual physical copies of albums. And I don't know, it's a little scary sometimes, but at the same time, you know, that's what we're fighting for, is to try and reinstill that love for the live show. And that's why we fight so hard to have such a energetic live set. Yeah.
What bands have you guys met on Warped Tour that you don't think you would have met otherwise?
Attila's definitely one.
Attila, Real Big Fish.
Yeah, Real Big Fish.
Really cool guys. Andy from Black Veil Brides is a very nice guy. I've never really met them or like seen them live before, but they've been very welcoming. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get real. What celebrities do you guys get that you look like?
Recently, Michael C. Hall. I've been told that's who plays Dexter. Yeah, because since the haircut, I guess, but I've gotten him a lot. And also, I just got this recently, Doctor Who. I don't think I look like Doctor Who. I don't even know what that guy looks like. No.
Wait, which one though? Like Dr. One or like?
Oh, I have no idea. I just told Doctor Who.
Not the one with the mutton chops?
Look at these chops. I don't know. There was one I got recently, but I don't remember his name. Kevin Hart. Yeah, I got Kevin Hart a lot.
Oh.
Kid, I'm kidding.
Makes sense.
I'll go with it.
I'm kidding.
I get Kanye West and Kid Cudi every
Kid
single
Cudi.
I was gonna say Flo Rida one day.
What's up?
Flo Rida. I was gonna say
Flo Rida. I haven't heard Flo Rida.
I don't think I've ever seen him.
I've seen, Dan used to have like the faux hawk, and there's a picture, there was like one day on Facebook which was Doppelganger Day. There was a picture that they used to wear the big glasses and faux hawk, and it was stupid.
My mother thought, it was a picture of Kid Cudi, and my mom's like, you look so good, you look like you're Ted Carson. That's not me.
Yeah, his mother thought it was.
That's not me.
That's how ridiculous it was.
That's awesome.
He was doing a dance, he was like that.
So, how does it feel to be signed?
You know, it's kind of weird. Like things don't. We thought when we were growing up, when we were like starting to be like, you get signed, everything changes.
Yeah.
It's not like that. You get signed, and the good thing about it, what feels great about it, is we have a label that supports us. We have a label that really believes in us, and they work hard for us, and they give us attention. And there's a lot of bands that don't have that attention. You sign to like a major label, they don't give a shit about it. They put you on a shelf, and they don't even talk to you. They just get together because they see dollar signs in the price. If you help them out, great. If they don't, they drop you. Equal Vision puts a lot of attention into each band they sign. And it's just like Warped Tour, it's a very family-oriented environment. They believe in what we're doing. They let us have creative freedom. And if we want to have a specific vision for something, they back it, and they help us work with it to find, even down to the posters that we have that get posted around for Warped Tour for our sets every day. Our A&R Francesca was very involved with that. Our press representative Natalie is very involved with our photos that we get every day from Joel. It's a lot of involvement. So what it feels like is you feel loved, and you feel important, and you feel like we have a great team. I feel like we have a great team behind us.
The work aspect is definitely a complete opposite of what people think. I think you get signed, it's like you say, oh, money,
Put your feet up!
But you know, that's something like to use.
We used to joke about that.
No, literally, anything I've done in my life, and we both of us have done a lot of things as far as music across the spectrum, and this is the hardest work I've ever done.
Oh yeah.
Most rewarding, the hardest thing.
I feel like every time you get a new, something new added, whether it's label or management or something or booking agent, that's not the time to be like, okay, we have to do less, we have to do more. We started as a DIY band, do it yourself, and then we're like, okay, we have this person, but it doesn't mean we stop doing it. We just we work hard until then we cover all the bases.
If you could capture any animal in the whole world, make it your pet.
Would they not kill me?
Yeah, it would be nice.
And it could be fantasy, by the way.
Because you know I like but I'm terrified of chimpanzees.
That'd be sweet. So it can be fantasy.
Oh my god. Like, have you seen
I mean, it's rightfully so, but still.
That's true.
Biting off the fingers is an accurate thing. There's a YouTube video of this ape running wild, and if you Google image, don't do it. I don't suggest it. There's people's faces. So, but
Who's on Oprah?
chimpanzees are so cute, though.
I want to drive.
Oh god. Can they be mythical?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velociraptor. Done.
That's not mythical.
Sorry, extinct. If they can be, I mean, so but dragons don't exist, but they don't exist anymore.
I just want to put a saddle on my dragon and go to Publix. And
Can you imagine me? If you riding a dragon, you're riding a velociraptor, picking out groceries. Goes on me. He's like grabbing it with his talons and putting it in the bag. Love that. You train him well.
You would get around so fast.
Velociraptor dragon. You could fly away.
Yeah.
I'd run very fast and it hurts, but I'd be very happy.
So, if you could challenge anybody, entire Warped Tour, to a fight that you think would win, you would win. Who would be?
That I would win.
Yeah, that you would win.
Anybody on
Drew.
Little Drew.
Little Drew.
I was thinking.
He's worked with perfect game calling. Who else? There's gotta be someone else. I feel like I could. I don't like no, me and Taylor from Handguns. I like to fight him. Or Steven from Go Radio.
That Steven's
Yeah. He's so nice, but I feel like he'd throw down to be a good match.
scrap. He's a scrappy little.
I'm not gonna mention anyone taller than me because I will lose, but it'd be fun. What about you?
I could fight him. Little Drew definitely.
Little Drew.
I'd fight the PETA girls.
PETA girls?
Just go straight for the women.
Oh, is that cool, dude? We'll give you a dollar if you watch this video. Done. I win. That's it.
So why did you re-release cinematics?
The reason why is we had this acoustic version of Dreamcatcher and its remix of Sleep When I'm Dead. That would make no sense to just be like, well, here it is. So we wanted to find a way to group them together, but without just being like, well, here's two new things. So we're like, Dan and I are constantly writing, and we were working on these two new songs, Clermont and Partners in Crime. And like, what if we, with the label approach, we have all this content. What if we packaged it, and then basically that's like the new CD. It's like the other one, because we originally, honestly, what's kind of interesting about it is the original artwork that we wanted was to have the Dreamcatcher on fire. There's a symbolicism between about having a Dreamcatcher on fire, as in like your nightmares are being released. This is kind of intriguing to us, because that's kind of what it's about. It's dealing with all of those, not just trapping them in, but it's still the same. We like both on onwards. But the whole point was to record these two new songs we're very proud of, which was Kill the Lights, Partners in Crime, which we have a new music video out for, featuring Ash Costello from New Year's Day. So we checked it out on YouTube. Partners in Crime music video set it off. And we thought it would make a lot more sense than just being like one at a time, spacing it out. I mean, I would become impatient if I was a fan waiting for that, spaced out.
And you guys put a lot of effort into those music videos.
Yeah.
Who's gotten formal acting training?
I've been acting for a while. When I was growing up, my mother was the director of choir and music at the church. I was in every play they had, and then in high school, later in the years, like junior year, I joined the drama department and got my thespian license. That's what it is, a license. I got declared a thespian. I got a license. I did a license to act, and I got my, I got my card. I did districts in the states with all my friends, and it was a lot of fun. And so, I honestly, my goal in the long term is, I want this band to become something big, and then I'd like to do kind of what Jared Leto does, like just act and do rock music. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
What's your favorite Warped Tour 2013 memory so far?
So much has happened. The wrestling matches are insane. I didn't see them, but I've heard about it.
Yeah. Occasionally there's like a little wrestling league going on.
Yeah.
In Warped Tour.
It's like Wonder Years versus Swellers, and the Swellers are gone for now, but
yeah, you'd be walking around like after hours, and you see people running, and then a body just gets slammed into it. it's pretty awesome.
So in the barbecue is incredible as well. You can't.
I know exactly what. Not to sound cheesy. Yesterday we had the opportunity to play main stage.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
In our home state in Florida, and there's no better feeling in the world like that is definitely a memorable staple for me.
You know when you wake up for Christmas or whatever holiday, and you're like, hey, it's that day, and like you got gifts or whatever, or like it was that. So like I was asleep, and Max was like, you're playing main stage. She's like, what? I shot out of bed, started warming up, I got excited. It was cool. The crowd was insane.
So you guys closed out the show last night, right?
What?
You guys opened
No,
it.
we opened the door, yeah.
You should have closed down the
No,
door.
but that's the thing that was incredible about it. Thank you. Like we started at 11:15 in the morning, and there was just the kids there that were just like, you know, there just because to see what bands. Like, I'm assuming. I mean, we did have our fans there that were there in the front row as well, but it was people just reading the board. And then as it went on, like the crowd grew to an immense size, and then they were all moving their hands, and jumping. There was a crazy big circle pit. I got to walk on the crowd. It was intense. It was
Awesome. So, how long have you gone without a shower? All your tour experience.
longest run on this tour for me was about 5 or 6 days. And we have a shower in our vehicle. So that's just me being lazy. Yeah, I showered actually on a couple hours. Actually, I'm supposed to shower after this, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
All right, well, thank you.
No problem.